Friday, fun day. Gotta get down on Friday, fun day.
Good morning, welcome back to Keto in the Chaos. It's been a little while and this is an episode of Keto Mom Life. It's pretty more early in the morning, 7:07 to be exact. Just dropped my daughter off at the train station. I feel like death. I went to bed around 1:30, finishing editing up the super awesome video that went live this morning with a collab with Ilika from Life Health Now. So I hope you watched that. If you didn't get a chance to, I definitely recommend it. It's super cool. So yeah, this video is going to be a day in the life, and I am going to show what I eat. I'm probably also going to go on a rant a little later when I'm like awake on how my experience with no dairy keto has been going. As you probably have gathered, it hasn't been going super amazingly well, but yeah, anyway, so later on when I'm awake, I will tell you how it's going.
I'm feeling for you. I'm feeling for you. I dream I know deep up my feelings for you. Watch them grow, perceive, devote. This is the seed, light the show. Watch them grow. I dream I know deep up my feelings for you. Watch them grow, perceive, devote. This is the seed, light the show. Watch them grow.
Hi guys, so I don't have a lot of time today. I usually have a nice Friday morning where I don't have a lot going on, but this morning my girls have practiced to learn their new clogging duets for competition, so I've got to head out soon. But I did want to take a minute to talk to you guys about a couple of things. I've been getting a lot of questions about how it's going with the no dairy and if it's having any effects. And I also just wanted to address the monetization on YouTube, the new requirements. So I just wanted to talk about those two things real quick and before we get started on our day. So the dairy thing. Where do I begin? I began the no dairy from many suggestions. There were some suggestions that I try that from you guys here on YouTube. And there were also suggestions from the admins on the Ketogenic Dieters board, which is where I get all my info from. I had also posted on there about my frustrations, and they had said that they highly recommended I do 2 weeks of no dairy to see if that's a problem. And I thought, well, I could probably do that. Maybe I should try it. They know what they're doing, because they've coached a lot of people. They've coached way more people than me, and they know way more about it than I do. So I trust them, and I decided I would try it. It has been so much harder than I thought it would be, and I've had some reactions to it. So first, let me start with the positives. My weight has gone down, but I can't necessarily attribute it to the no dairy. My weight has only gone down about 1.5 pounds, and it's not back to where it was before I put the water on. I'm not sure if I'm still retaining water. My rings are still a little tight, but my knees aren't hurting anymore. But I don't think, again, that has anything to do with the no dairy, because I also stopped drinking Monster Energy drinks because I suspected, since my knees hurt worse after stopping the dairy, that it might be something else. And since I stopped the Monster Energy drinks, my joints have been fine. But who knows if that's also correlated with something else that I did differently. I have no idea. It was more my joints aching than anything that was making me a little nervous, because I hadn't had that really before. And so I thought, oh no, I'm doing something wrong. So anyway, the non-dairy meals have been harder to prepare than I thought. Like, I have less creativity. I can't think of good things to eat. In fact, last night I was literally in tears at about 10 o'clock at night because I couldn't think of anything I wanted to eat. It's been rough and I have not enjoyed it. I just kind of feel like if I have to do dairy-free with keto, I just can't imagine this being sustainable for me, because I didn't know how much dairy added to the flavor profile of my food, but apparently it's a big deal. And I've been kind of not necessarily depressed. I don't know. I've been depressed about some other things. I've been dealing with some harder things this week than I usually have to. There's been a situation that kind of broke my heart a little bit. I mean, in the long-term scheme of things, it's not like an end-of-life kind of heartbreak, but it was kind of hard on me. And I've had my son, he tripped and fell and smashed his face right here. And I had to take him to the Instacare. He got a concussion. His bones aren't broken, so that's good. But so I've had some stress going on this week. And I feel like even though I handled it pretty well, considering how I used to handle things before keto, I feel like if I didn't handle it as well because I was kind of grumpy about not having the food that I like to eat, which makes me start to question how my relationship with food has changing and if it's changed enough and maybe I need to work on that some more. I don't know, a lot of thoughts. So, so far the dairy-free has not helped me in any way that I can attribute it to. The only thing it has done is actually given me adverse effects, physical as well as emotional. I've had more gas and bloating this week than I have ever had on this entire diet, which makes no sense whatsoever, but it is killing me. I've had digestive upset like you would not believe. And I've actually lowered my sodium and kept my magnesium the same, so it cannot be my electrolytes causing it. I don't know what it is, but yeah, it's just not going that well. So am I going to continue the no dairy for the full 2 weeks? I don't know. I feel like I should give it the real try, but honestly, like, I'm reaching the end of my rope. So we shall see. And with regards to YouTube monetization. So I popped on YouTube the other day and all of a sudden all my friends were talking about YouTube monetization, new rules. And I'm thinking, how did they find out about this? And I hear them start talking about emails that they receive in their inbox. And so I like double checked mine. I'm like, don't have an email. So I started watching more and more of the videos and figuring out like what the requirements were. And I went in my creator studio and I double checked it and I met the requirements. And I frankly was kind of shocked because I mean, I know that my channel's been doing a little bit better the last couple of weeks, but I had no idea it was doing as well as that. But I'm relieved, of course, because I had just barely started making enough money to get paid. So I'm happy about that. Of course I'm happy about that. Who wouldn't be? But I'm also sad for all the rest of you guys who aren't having that same experience. Well, YouTube is just a thing about being seen. You have to get out there and you have to be seen by the right people in your niche. You need to be focused on your niche and like have something to offer people. And if you can just get the ranking to happen, oh my gosh, it will fly super fast. And I just know that you guys are going to be successful. This is just a push to work harder and to be more positive and to feel more motivated to work hard and put out content and be awesome. So I just wanted to give you guys a big, huge cyber hug. I know this is hard. I can't even imagine what you are feeling. Probably a lot like I felt when I first started YouTube and the 10,000 view things felt so overwhelming. But I just wanted to let you guys know I love you so much. I'm doing everything I can to help you. I'm watching as many videos to the end that I possibly can. I'm clicking on as many ads as I can before you guys get demonetized. I'm like shouting you out, and I'm going to do another shout out Saturday tomorrow, and I'm trying to do the very best I can to help as many people as I can because I want everybody to be successful. Now, I am super late getting going. My girls are going to be late for their practice, so I got to go. But I will talk to you again soon, and let's get started on our day. Okay, so I just got home from dropping my kid off at Shakespeare, and I have just really been thinking a lot about the whole monetization thing. I just want to find something I can help you guys with that might benefit you on your journey to monetization. So let me tell you first briefly the story of the timeline of how I got there and what I did and what things I felt like were really beneficial, and give you guys a few tips and tricks along the way that might help you as you go along in your journey to be more successful on YouTube. So back in August, I decided to start this YouTube channel in order to create educational videos to better explain the concepts taught on Ketogenic Dieters' Facebook page. I had just been asked to be a moderator, and I thought it would be a great addition to the page to have videos that explained the different points in the pinned post file that people were having a hard time understanding. And I thought if we had a video of people talking about it or showing how it's done, that maybe we'd have more success, and some people would have an easier time and realize that the diet isn't as overwhelming as they were making it out to be. So I started this channel on August 23rd. That was when the 10,000 views rule was in play, and I didn't know about it at first. I actually went in to monetize my channel pretty quickly into it, probably within the first couple of days, because my first video got like 1,000 views, and I thought, oh man, I should monetize. I'm missing out. Well, when I went in to monetize, that's when I discovered that I had to have 10,000 views in order to even monetize my channel. And I was extremely deflated because I had no idea that that was a rule. And had I known, I would have just used my personal YouTube account that had over 15,000 views on it, changed the name, and just used that account and continued on with that one. But I didn't know. But I will tell you that having the 10,000 thing really motivated me to work hard and to put out a lot of content and put out better content each time. So if you go back and watch my first video, you will die laughing. It's completely overexposed. It's not even in focus, I swear. I totally have this weird goofy thing that I do when I'm drinking broth, and I'm like, oh, hello, are you here? I thought it was extremely adorable at the time, and now I just find it quite childlike and silly. But so I found out I couldn't monetize, and I was really bummed out. So I totally get a little bit of what you guys are going through right now, because I can't even imagine how deflating that must be, especially if you've already been monetized and are now about to become demonetized or fired, which totally sucks, and I don't think that's fair at all. I feel like they should keep the ones who are already monetized under other rules, but I don't control Google, I don't control YouTube. They got to do what pays the bills, so that's their thing. So one of the things that I did that I was really glad that I did was that I made a lot of content. Part of the reason that I did that was because I was trying to get the views. But secondly, it was just because I was trying to get the hang of YouTube and what people like, what people wanted to see, get myself comfortable in front of the camera, get myself comfortable editing, that kind of thing. And so at the end of October, I actually decided that I would vlog my Disneyland trip in order to show how you can do keto while you're in a theme park and when you're on the go. And so I started vlogging every single day during my Disney trip, and I noticed that Emily on Keto had started a 21-day challenge and was inviting other people to join her, and it was going to start November 1st. And I was like, oh, how perfect. It was right over our vacation. So the first day of the 21-day challenge, I was still on vacation, and so it kind of goes from there. And I have a playlist with those videos if you're curious and want to check them out. So I vlogged all the way through November to the 21st, and then took a break for Thanksgiving. I think I actually did a Thanksgiving episode though, and showed like the things that I made that were keto for Thanksgiving. And then I decided to do Vlogmas. And what's really funny is that I didn't know that Vlogmas was even a thing. I thought I totally made that word up. I'm a dork. I realized right away that I didn't, and that everybody in the whole planet was doing it, but I'm not as clever as I thought. But that's okay, because I did Vlogmas, and I did a video every day up until Christmas Day. And that was 25 more videos. So I think I totally had like 100 videos by the end of December. So mid-November, I actually made it to the 10,000 views. I couldn't even believe it. And I submitted, well, I didn't even have to submit because I had already applied earlier, and that it automatically submitted for me when I hit the 10,000. And within a week, I became a YouTube partner and was monetized. And I was so flipping excited because, oh my gosh, it's a huge milestone. I know you guys understand that, like, I never thought I was going to get there. And I so like, what? Crazy! It was awesome. And a week later, on November 23rd, basically I got my approval and I became monetized. So it took me from August 23rd to November 23rd. So that's actually 3 months to get to 10,000 views and get monetized. And apparently it was just in time, because some people have told me that they think that the 23rd might have been the cutoff date for the new monetization rules. So I was able to be monetized before I qualified for the new rules just by complete luck. I have been out there like finding all the new channels that I could find. Every day, like, or every week, I will search like weight loss journey or weigh in or keto, and I will change the time over in the corner to like the ones that were posted in the last month or the last week, whatever I'm doing. And I will try and find anybody who's new, and I will subscribe to their channel, and I will comment on their videos, because I want to build a community. And that those newer people, I know from experience, are looking for a community as well. And so that they would in turn come and subscribe to my channel and also start commenting and liking my videos. That worked really well. I highly recommend doing that. I know it's a lot of work, especially now because I have a lot of channels that I am subscribed to. I try to watch as many videos as I possibly can in every spare minute that I have. And I try and like every single one of them. I don't make my likes public so that I can make the file folder huge. I like pretty much every video, and I comment on every video because I know that that helps people rank up. And I want them to do the same for me, and I want them to get to know me and that kind of thing. So I'm trying to build a community. So firstly, creating a lot of content, multiple videos. And secondly, trying to build a community. Those are my two first tips. So at the end of December 31st, I had 700 subscribers only, and I do not know my watch time because I didn't even know that was a thing, but I'm guessing it was probably around 2,000 or 3,000. Might have been 4, but I doubt it. I really don't think I had gotten that high up on actual watch time, but who knows, because like there were a lot of people watching my Vlogmas, and the Vlogmas videos I made were 22 minutes long. So if anyone made it to the end, I was always impressed. Oh, and I always try, and if I do a long video, put like a cute little thing at the end, like, if you made it this far, you're my bestie, because you are. And if you made it this far, make a winky face. So I would know like who to really watch, who was really dedicated to my videos. And there were quite a few, which was really, really cool. And so I would start paying more attention to their channels if they had them, and trying to remember who they were as best I could. It's hard when there's a lot, but you know, I try and remember people if I can, and try and have relationships, because that to me is what YouTube is all about. Okay, and the last thing is take some time to study successful YouTubers. So in your niche. So if you are a vlogger, go watch big vlogging channels. If you are a keto person, go watch big keto channels. If you are a weight loss journey person, go watch big weight loss journey channels and see what they're doing and see what people are liking and what they're commenting on. Also, I highly recommend going to YouTube channels like Sunny Lenarduzzi and video influencers and Think Media, because they have lots of ideas on ranking your videos. Even just search YouTube for rank YouTube videos and just watch as many of those as possible and use as many of those tips that you possibly can. Because if you can create the perfect storm like I did on January 1st and get a video to go crazy and get a lot of views, that is where you're gonna get your new subscribers. So like I had over 100 videos when I put out my video on January 1st about my 1-year weight loss journey. And it was just a perfect storm. It was on January 1st. Everyone was looking for keto things. Everyone was looking for weight loss things. I had a 1-year update that I needed to post. I made sure to be engaging. I made sure to have nice background, make sure to have nice lighting, and I talked from the heart. I spoke to them. I tried to connect with them. And then I showed them my before and after pictures, and I had taken monthly, every 4-week shots. And I think a lot of you guys are here from that video. I did the best I could on that video. There's a lot I would change now. When I watch it back, I kind of laugh, especially the beginning when I'm drinking Creo brew and it just has these weird cuts in the video. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have done that. Wish I would have paid more attention, but you know, I was in a hurry. I have 22,000 views on that video. To me, that is huge. I've gotten about 100 subscribers per 1,000 views of that video. So that tells you like how hard it is to get subscribers. My video was pretty good, I think. But a lot of people watched it and were just like, maybe they saw those cuts in the Creo brew at the beginning and were just like, this is lame, and moved on. Before I lost them in the first 3 seconds before I could even get to the content. Who knows? It's really important to try and improve your video quality, improve your lighting, improve the way you speak on camera, be more engaging, talk to people really like you're talking just to your best friend. And make content that's engaging. So I got all these new subscribers. We're talking, let's see, I have almost 3,100 subscribers and I had 700 back then. So we're talking thousands of subscribers in just a couple of weeks that I don't have to stress about engaging because I've already done it. There are over 100 videos all about me, all about how I do keto, all about my life, who I am. I've already spoken to every single one of them if they want to take the time to do that. And many of them are. And my watch time hours have gone through the roof because there's a lot of people that really wanted to get to know me as a person. And I had a lot of that on there. And there were a lot of people that really wanted to know about keto. And I had a lot of that on there. So creating a lot of content that's good and engaging is really important as you are working your way towards monetization. That way, when you finally hit that video that gets you going, people will stick around and they will watch your older videos, and you will get that watch time that you so desperately needed, and you will get the monetization, and then you will start making some money. I am so excited to get my first paycheck. Yesterday, my PIN number came. I didn't even know you were supposed to get a PIN number to like confirm your address. I'm like, what is this thing that just showed up from Google? It's so exciting. I cannot even, I'm in such shock. It hasn't been that many months and I am an official YouTube partner and I'm just over the moon excited. I promise as soon as I get my paycheck, which will probably be a really long time from now, that I will show you what I got. But like what you have to do is you have to earn $100 in the month. And then at the end of the month, they send it to Google AdSense, but sometimes it takes them a couple weeks to send it to them. So you may not get paid until the end of the following month. At least that's what I've gathered from watching other YouTubers. So I may not even get a check until the end of February, but I'm super excited about, it's gonna be a nice chunk of change, and I'm grateful for all of you guys because you know I'm in the middle of competition season and competitions are so expensive, and I'm just trying to find any little way to supplement our income. January has been my slowest photography month. I haven't had a single session, and I thought I had at least 2 lined up, so it's been kind of dead around here, and I've been grateful for the break because I really wanted to concentrate on YouTube and get my YouTube going because I just love YouTube. I love you guys. I love talking to you. I love being able to share my thoughts, and I love that you guys can turn me off if you can't take any more of it, and I love that you can watch more of it if you want to see more. When people tell me they're binge watching me on their giant big screen TVs, it kind of is a little bit nerve-wracking, but I can't even imagine you wanting to see me that close up. Anyway, so those are my tips For those of you who are no longer monetized and those of you who are working towards monetization, make sure to keep that content coming and make it better every time. Make a goal to learn a new video trick, to learn new lighting, to learn a new editing every single time you post a video. And put out lots of content so that when you finally make that big video that everybody loves, that everybody comes to your channel for, you have lots and lots of content for them to delve into and enjoy. And make connections with people. Find small YouTubers, work together, help each other, comment on each other's videos, like each other's videos, be a community, be supportive. Don't get disappointed. Don't let this get you down. Be positive, work harder. Let this push you to another level on your YouTube channel. I know you guys have this in you, and I'm so excited to see what you're gonna come up with in 2018. Well, I gotta cruise. I only have about 10 minutes to make some food and eat it before I have to head out again. So, oh my gosh, you guys, I've gotta go. But it's been great chatting with you, and I will see you again in a minute. Alright, it's 2:30 and I'm finally eating my first meal. I have 60 grams of center cut bacon, 4 ounces of chicken, 50 grams of avocado, 2 fried eggs, 2 tablespoons of Hatch Valley green chili salsa, and a cup of Creole brew sweetened with stevia and with coconut almond milk. And that's going to be my first meal of the day.
Raise your hand if you want to do 15. Raise your hand if you want to do 20. Lower. Don't let your hands move. Oh, you're going to do harder. That's going to hurt.
Okay, so apparently a really cold front is coming in and we are all gonna freeze to death and die, and I'm gonna have to drive home in some horrible... Really? And I just smashed my kid's face with the door because that's how awesome I am. Anyway, it's cold and the clouds are creepy. We'll see what happens. There's never a line. We always beat the line. Ah, sad. You can't read it upside down. There you go. So what do you want?
I don't know.
You get the same thing every time. I don't know why you even look.
Okay.
Go. So tonight at Chubby's we went for the Cobb salad with a double chicken, and for dressing I got Frank's Red Hot. So I hope I survive. It looks good. It's just not the same without cheese. And these girls, yes, as usual. Of course. Right? Yep. It's probably the biggest line we've seen. Whoa. Go! Why are you stopping?
say you love me, but I don't think that it's true. It's all for you, all that I do. It's hard to escape all the problems in your brain, but it's okay. When things don't go your way, I said, girl, don't lose your faith, 'cause you won't always be alone. You're more than your mistakes. In me, you'll always have a home. In your heart, in your mind, well, I saw in your eyes that I need to let go. I said, girl, don't lose your faith. Don't lose your faith. It's hard to love you, darling, when you're far away. 'Cause every day I miss your face. I'm trying to deal with all the money and the fame, but it's okay. When things don't go your way, I said, girl, don't lose your faith, 'cause you won't always be alone. You're more than your mistakes. In me, you'll always have a home. In your heart, in your mind, well, I saw in your eyes that I need to let go. I said, girl, don't lose your faith. Don't lose your faith. That was good.
The snow is blowing sideways.
No, it's not. Oh,
That is how windy it is right now.
it's so windy.
Oh my heck. Well, this is what it looks like at our house now that we got home. Kids are apparently happy about the snow. Oh my gosh, you guys are not even dressed for the snow. What are you thinking?
It's hardly cold. Dude, it's not even freezing my hands.
Brr. Look at the trees, all covered in snow.
That's so happy.
Pretty crazy. Well, we made it home. It was a crazy long day. If you made it this far, give me a little heart in the comments section. And I really appreciate it if you actually succeeded in making it to the end. So good on you. I hope you guys got something out of my tips that I gave you today. And I hope that you guys are gonna be able to get monetized soon if you aren't already. And just keep pressing forward, stay positive, all of that. And I don't know how long I'm gonna be staying dairy free. We shall see. That's all I've got for you today. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll talk to you again soon.